Sources tell us the FBI has been in touch with the Mexican government in the search for Nancy Guthrie, but a Mexican official says the FBI told them they don't have any leads to suggest she's there. Police believe Nancy Guthrie was forcibly taken from her Tucson, Arizona home nearly 3 weeks ago. The city is about 70 miles from the Nogales border crossing, which is located in the Mexican state of Sonora. Yesterday, the 888 crime tip line increased its reward for information on Guthrie's abduction to more than $102,000 with the help of an anonymous donation. That's in addition to $100,000 FBI reward. For more, let's bring in CBS News reporter Andres Gutierrez. So, Andres, the Pima County Sheriff also says there's no indication Guthrie was taken into Mexico. Where does that leave this part of the investigation?
Well, Lindsay, this gives us some great insight as to how investigations really work when you're this close to an international border. Whenever there is a major crime that happens here in southern Arizona, usually the authorities do reach out to their counterparts south of the border, even if there is no proof that the person has even crossed south of the border. And that's because the FBI does have dedicated agents who work directly with Mexican law enforcement on cases like this. But here's the thing, despite the speculation and the online theories that are circulating, that Nancy was snatched in the middle of the night and smuggled into the neighboring Mexican state of Sonora, the sheriff has said that there is no indication that has even occurred. And the prosecutor's office in Sonora released a statement today saying that there has been no formal request for coordination in a search on their side, and that the FBI has told them that there is no indication that she is in Sonora. And so investigators at this point are just making sure that they have all their bases covered given the geography out here. Lindsay.
Look, this combined reward, it is substantial, currently more than $200,000. What more can you tell us about this and whether authorities think that this could be the impetus for someone to do the right thing?
Well, usually money talks in situations like this, Lindsay, and now they're hoping that the reward is large enough that it may compel someone to come forward with a very small tip, and maybe they may provide the break in the case. Remember, when this all began, when Nancy was first reported missing, the local Crime Stoppers organization out here, 88 Crime, was only offering a $2,500 reward. Eventually, the FBI stepped in, started offering $50,000. They doubled it to $100,000. And then yesterday, the Crime Stoppers organization got this very generous donation of $100,000. So that's a whole chunk of change for someone out there, and they're hoping that the right person comes forward and tells them what they're looking for. But here's what investigators are dealing with. Since this case began, the sheriff's 911 call center says that they have received more than 31,000 calls. That's about 10,000 more calls than they usually handle around the same time period. Many of those calls are well-intentioned, but they're not actionable.
People saying the suspect is right-handed or left-handed, or whether it's a man or it's a woman. There are plenty of people calling in about the same thoughts or theories. So those are typically the type of things that we don't want to hear about.
And so dispatchers are telling me that they are having to change how they screen calls. They want to know direct questions. Do you know where she's at? Do you know who took her? And can you provide a location? At this point, investigators don't need theories. They need information that they can track down, Lindsay.
Thoughts or theories? Wow, a lot of armchair true crime fans out there. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Andres Gutierrez, thank you.